Welcome guys, my name is Albert and in today's video we are going to be talking about how you can succeed with women being an introvert or a shy guy. Okay, you guys sent me this question, so I'm going to make a video about it answering your questions. Okay, if you have not already guys, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos, because on this channel I teach you guys how to become better men and how to improve your interactions with women. Okay, let's get right into it. Guys, I will tell you this. Me personally, when I first started learning how to pick up and get better with women, I was introverted, right? I was never an extroverted person. I always wanted to stay by myself. I would choose to stay in rather than go out, right? But here's what I realized. For me to meet more women and fix this area of my life, I needed to get out of my comfort zone, right? So that's what you're going to need to do, right? That is the first thing that you're going to need to do. You need to get out of your comfort zone, because the women that you desire, whether that's 1, 2, 1,000, whatever you desire, being able to learn that skill and get good at that skill, you are going to have to get out of your comfort zone. So be aware of that, okay? Here's the thing. Me, even now, right, I prefer to stay at home and just chill and relax, right? But I want to get laid, right? So what do? I have to force myself to go out and meet more women, right? But when the time comes, I'm introverted. But when I got to do what I got to do, then I revert to that my extroverted state, okay? See, as an introvert, your approach anxiety, I understand, because I used to be one, right? Your approach anxiety is higher than usual, than a normal guy that's probably an extrovert, right? And this can really hamper your development as someone trying to get better with game, okay? But I will tell you this, right? You can fix it. It is going to take some major effort on your part, okay? So when it comes to actually gaming, you have to understand your environment, right? Where you're going to be gaming, right? Whether you're gaming daytime or whether you're gaming nighttime. It's two totally different environments, right? And each environment has different variables, right? Some variables that are actually helpful to a guy that's an introvert, and other variables in other environments that are not helpful to you, right? So I'll give you an example. At a nightclub, right? Most of the sets that you're going to encounter are going to be in groups, right? There's going to be mostly 2 girls to up to 8, right? So you're going to have to figure out what environment best works for you, right? In day game, why I personally will tell a guy that's an introvert or a guy that's shy, if you want to get better with women, start off going out in the daytime, right? Start off going out to places where the vibe isn't too crazy, where the energy isn't too high, right? Because you're an introvert, right? So you want to be with yourself. You want to keep like a low profile, right? So even if you're doing night game, you might want to stick to the lounges or like a quiet bar, you know, where it's not too crazy, it's not too loud, and you can barely hear yourself speak, right? In day game, introverts really excel at day game because a lot of the sets that you meet in day game usually are by themselves, right? Sometimes they're groups, but most of the time they are by themselves. If you meet a girl at a coffee shop, she's probably there having coffee, maybe working on a computer. If you go to the grocery store, maybe she's just running quickly to the grocery store to get something to cook for the night, or cook, have lunch, or the mall, she's out there doing shopping for herself, So if you're an introvert, you might want to stick in the beginning. You do want to advance later, but in the beginning, you do want to start off going out in the daytime more often. Find some time, whether it's on the weekend or even after work, or if your job can allow you, go out to a popular lunch place and meet women during your lunch, right? So as an introvert, my main advice to you is that you have to work towards your strengths. Now, when talking with women, depending on what environment you are in, as an introvert, right? Since you're not used to meeting people and talking to people, one key advice that I'll give you is that you always want to match, whether it's a single set or a large group, you always want to match their energy, right? You don't want to come in at a low energy. If someone's energy is over here, you don't want to come in at this energy over here, right? Because they are gonna want you to meet them up here, right? And if you're down here for too long, you're gonna blow yourself out of the set and you're just gonna walk away, right? That's why I say day game is best, right? Because everyone is kind of, the energy is kind of like just kind of down here, and you can talk to them and kind of get to know them a little bit. If you're gonna do night game, if that's where you want to, you know, improve on, you, every interaction you go to, you might want to be coming in, if her energy level is over here, you got to come in over here, right? So if they're there dancing, partying, you don't want to come in like, hey, how's it going, what's your name? You want to go, hey guys, what's going on? You know, you want to either be above them a little bit, not too much, but you want to kind of match their level, right? And why this is because now you guys are vibing on the same level. And what this is going to do is that she's going to see that you're a fun, interesting person. And here's the key, right? You're not just going to vibe on that energy for like 30 minutes, right? Because you're just going to, either way, it's not going to feel congruent with who you are. But what you want to do is match her energy. Then once you've built a little bit of attraction, and now you're like a minute in, you want to start kind of like either, if you're doing night game, you want to kind of isolate her and build a little bit of comfort, and now you can bring the levels down, right? But you, like I said, when you go in, you can't be here. You got to come here. But as you're talking to her, you want to start like, as she's liking you, she's going to be matching your level, and you can bring it down to where you're actually comfortable with, right? As an introvert, we're really good at, you know, building solid connections with people and being isolated one-on-one with a girl, right? That is where we introverts really, really excel, right? So you want to get to that point, okay? So even with the day game, you want to get, every time you're talking to a girl, you want to get to the hook point. What is the hook point? The hook point is where she is not asking you questions. The hook point is where now she's like, you know what? I kind of like this guy and I want to keep talking to him, okay? Now this is the part where you're going to actually try and, you know, build a little bit of comfort. Remember, a lot of mistake that introverts do is that they always want to start from the comfort level, right? They always want to come in building comfort, right? You can't do that, especially when you're meeting a woman, right? If she's attracted to you, that's great in the beginning, but you want to build a little bit on that attraction, right? So you build some kind of intrigue and mystery with her. Then you can go into comfort, right? Because if you start with comfort, she's gonna put you in the friend zone immediately, right? You wanna start with that attraction, build some kind of sexual attraction, then go into comfort, right? And then once you guys get to the hook point, now you can bring that energy down and she's talking to you and you guys are just vibing back and forth, okay? Guys, you have to remember, as an introvert, this is very important for you to fix. Your game is very important for you to fix. Being able to go out there and meet women, the ones that you want, right? Having women in your life. Here's the thing, right? You might not be that guy that wants 10 girls a week, right? You might just want to be a guy that, you know what, he wants that one girl, but always has the confidence to go out to talk to that one girl, right? So you have more of a how do I say this? More of a need to actually get better at this, okay? Guys, remember, everything you desire is outside your comfort zone. So you have to put in the legwork. You have to go out there and actually practice. Make sure that you're choosing your sets wisely in the beginning, okay? First, you want to start off with those single sets, day game. Then as you get comfortable talking to more women, you want to make things a little bit tougher for yourself, going out in night, talking to multiple groups. Okay, guys? So guys, remember, you are 100% responsible for everything in and out of your life, okay? So if you have not subscribe to the channel, guys, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. If you guys have any more questions for me, leave it for me in the comment sections below. I love interacting with you guys down there. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.